Hello, genius. How are you doing today? I want to share with you that you are a genius, you are special, you mean the world, and you are loved. I have a quick video for us today, and that's regarding the masterclass that is happening the 27th of this month on what is to live through the heart. This will be a class, a course done through Zoom, and it will be free. And I wanted to end my night. As you see, I'm in my hat, my hair is crazy, and I just wanted to give you some more information about what is living through the heart so you can make an educated decision if you want to join this call that is going to be free on the topic living through the heart. So, quickly now, I'll share with you the topics we're going to talk about on this quick short video. We're going to discuss A, how long-term memories are created. B. How thoughts affect our biochemistry. Third, understand that living through the heart takes conscious action. And lastly, how living through the heart counters negative thoughts. These are going to be the four topics, so let's just get right into it. How long-term memories are created. So we have two nervous systems. Well, the main one is the autonomic nervous system, and it is broken down into two parts. We have the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. Whenever we are experiencing a moment of survival, whenever we are in danger, experiencing trauma, or highly energetic states of being, we are operating through our flight or fight instinct. This is our sympathetic nervous system. When all of our energy is pointed to our external life, to our external world, the brain, what it does is takes a snapshot so that if in the future we are presented with a similar case, we know how to evade. So again, long-term memories are created when all of our energy is pointed externally and the brain is going to take a snapshot. Why? So that if in the future we present ourselves with a similar situation, we know how to get out of trouble. Now the second topic, how thoughts affect our biochemistry. So let's just imagine our life. You know, one thing that's really easy about being who I am and having the passion that I am, I'm speaking about you and all of us because all of us, well, most of us sitting here today, we start thinking about a past case scenario and we start embodying these negative feelings. Same for the future. If we start thinking of a future worst case scenario, whether it be how am I going to pay my rent, how am I going to make my car payments, about any future case scenario that is negative, we start to embody this reality. And that's because the size of the neocortex is, which is about 40% of the brain, allows this to happen. This has been something that has kept us in this very limited state. Now, all of this is built for us to be able to utilize. So that goes into the next topic, understanding that living through the heart takes conscious action. This is very much like if I say, repeat the number 10 internally 10 times. You have to literally use your brain, use your faculties, and say the word, right? Just like we're talking, but using the brain. So, my thing is that we have to consciously create this elevated emotion. It's not about a taboo topic to talk about living through the heart. Now, whenever I say create an elevated emotion, live through the heart, we think, okay, I have to have, you know, good hygiene, good sense of responsibility, meditation, a healthy diet. I have to be vegan. No, ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing. It's not money, it's not cars, it's not girls or men or narcotics that is going to allow us to be free. None of these things that I have previously mentioned, whether it be meditation or the sexual partner that we want, is going to bring true happiness if that happiness is not created internally. So we have to understand that living through the heart takes conscious action. Again, it's not meditation, it's not having the job, it's not the amount of cash, and it's not any amount of narcotics. It is something very similar to me consciously trying to remember a number sequence, right? And lastly, how living through the heart counters negative thoughts. So let's just go back to why my job is so easy. I'm speaking about the human being. We know again that if I start remembering a traumatic experience, I now begin to embody these chemicals. The end result of every action is an emotion. So let's think about our reality. The moment a memory comes, it also brings the energetic frequency, the energetic charge with it. So for most of us, for most of our, conscious knowledge, there's a couple things we can do. And neither of them are that powerful or that good. And what we know we can do is positive self-talk or physically doing something that's going to change my biochemistry. If we're talking about a negative reality, a negative memory, or a negative thought of the future that I am right now embodying, that is right now stressing me out, that means we're living through the sympathetic nervous system. This means that I am releasing stress hormones. And this also means that I feel as if that experience is happening right now. The body's the unconscious mind because it does not know if this experience is happening by thought alone or is literally happening. So, why does living through the heart counter this? Why is living through the heart the secret and my passion? Well, let's think about it. You're consciously creating a pleasant state of being. You know now how to consciously create a pleasant state of being. So what happens? Well, let's look at it. A memory comes, and with it comes the energetic charge. But I counter this memory and its energetic charge with my conscious creation. Do we start to understand and see where the magic happens? It is that simple, ladies and gentlemen. From the words of an amazing doctor, someone that I listen to a lot. He says, his name is Dr. Joe Dispenza. Dr. Joe Dispenza says, a memory without the energetic charge is wisdom. This video is a little bit long, but I want to touch on this just one more time. Commonly, a memory comes and we start to embody the feelings. The only things that 9 out of 10 people know how to do to counter this negative reality is by A, positive self-talk, or B, physically doing something to change our biochemistry. Neither of these goes to the roots. Neither of these is positive because most of the time we are not going to physically do something that is good. We might go to alcohol, we might go to friends, we might go try to escape. I hope if you're going to go to the physical route, you go into the forest. But even then, we are not going to our core. So the best way is to consciously create an elevated emotion because whenever the memory is presented or the future worst case scenario is presented, I am consciously creating an elevated state of being. So now this negative reality has to clash with my elevated emotion. And now the memory or the future is not dictating my present state. I am dictating my present state. I hope you've liked this video. This has been just a really quick video for you to kind of motivate you to join this class and see what you can expect from living through the heart. I invite you to please share this video with your loved ones. If you love someone, then you want them to be mentally, physically, emotionally in the best state possible. Yes or no? So knowing that you can counter these negative thoughts of the future or the past that burden us by switching from the sympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic nervous system by consciously creating an elevated emotion. I ask that you share this with all of your loved ones so we can all wake up and start uplifting the planet and really start doing some phenomenal changes. The course is going to be the 27th of this month, and that same day I will release the call ID because it will be through Zoom. So stay tuned to the future, and I hope to hear from you then. If you want to not wait, if you want to move in radical action and you want right now to learn how to live through the heart, I invite you to email me, personal message me, and I can speak with you. But do remember that the Zoom call at the end of the month will be free for all of us. Have a good one. Goodbye.